Friendzoning is basically when a girl or a guy in a dating scenario, if someone flirts with them or makes advances towards them and they are not feeling it, they put them in the friend zone. This is the dating circle of I really like you, I want to take your pants off. And then this is the friend zone of let's cuddle up and watch Twilight together. A very common question that, like, guys, I don't know, I think a lot of people wonder why guys get friend zoned. As mean as this sounds, appearance is key. If you knew how important appearance was to us, yeah, you would start going to Top Man and stop wearing black all year, and especially in the summer. It's not all about money, like, it's really not. Sometimes it's just about care and just personal hygiene in general. If it was all about money, then girls would actually rate you for buying a £200 belt, but we don't. Really can't stand are things like long nails on guys. Like, I just don't, the logic, it's just not entering my cranium. I just don't understand, especially like the long pinky one. What the fuck, what is that? Like, if you don't know me, oh my freaking gosh, like, get your hand off me, get your freaking hand off. There was one guy who he was trying to kiss my face, and I was like, sweet Jesus, sweet Lord. His hand here, yeah, and started kissing my scalp. Pardon? His lips nearly touched my trap. Do you know how rank that is? Some guys, you refuse. You refuse to get a shape up for months, and then your hair will just be growing, and then it will be picky, and literally, yeah, you are 1 month away from having dreadlocks. It is peak. These guys who wear sandals, like the Adidas sandals, and your toes are nasty, and like, why are you wearing sandals in the winter time? Why? You need to understand the importance of footwear. Like, Toms aren't for all seasons, you know? At least show you care, and one of the main ways to show you care is, like, you know, buying her gifts or taking her out to nice places. Doesn't even have to be expensive, just a nice. Obviously, if you're not gonna do any of that, yeah, man might as well stay single, you get me? At the time, the main way to do that is via money. You could argue that it's gold digging, but it's really not. It's literally like, we just want the guy to show he cares. Apart from, you've got the appearance side of it, and then inside you want, like, his emotions to be conveyed through cash. It's just the dirty truth. That you can't even, like, paint over it. Gold digging is basically defined as you're being in love with the man's value and not the man. To see the girl as a company. So if she's a high maintenance company, she's gonna require a lot of money, and when she's gonna require this money, she's gonna suck it and suck it and suck it, and she's gonna rinse you out. You need to see girls like this, like the Lehman Brothers. But basically, they're just sucking all the money out of stockholders, which is basically the guy, sucking all the money, sucking it until you're completely bankrupt. Those girls are almost like gold diggers. They like you, but they also like your money. They kind of like you and your money are about the same. The thing is, you shouldn't go after a company or a girl that you can't afford, both intellectually, money-wise, like everything. Don't go after a girl that's out of your league. Like, you can be ambitious, you can try it, it's worked sometimes. If she's smart and if she's focused on her studies and you're hood rat, don't go after her. You will be friend zoned, okay? If you're a 5 and she is a 10, do not go after her. Unless this is some kind of hip-hop video and you're Meek Mills, you will be friend zoned. How do you know you've been friend zoned? If she tells you she's on the toilet, if she gives you detailed information about her weave, she gives you detailed information about her period, either that or she's just freaking nasty. If she tells you about her natural hair journey, if you're hugging her and she's texting her ex, if she never hugs you, if she tells you she wants to work on her relationship with God, if she says she wants to concentrate on her schoolwork, career, saving the planet, if she calls you her brother in Christ, if she does not laugh at your jokes, if she is mean to you, she's not playing hard to get, she actually just does not like you, leave her alone. I'm so sick and tired, yeah, of hearing this theory of, say like when a guy chaps a girl, or a guy flirts with a girl, US viewers, when a guy moves to a girl, on roadside usually, and she's like, oh no, I'm sorry, I've got a boyfriend. And they persist, and their mantra behind it is that if I persist, I might encourage her to cheat. Kinney, you don't don't need persuasion upon roadside whether we're gonna cheat on our boyfriends or not. Like, guys are very visual and so are girls. Like, literally, like, we can sum you up in about 15 seconds, sometimes less, yeah, whether we'd like to date you or not. So if you're spending time going after a business who already has a profitable owner, aka boyfriend, you're wasting your time and you're wasting your money. You could have been using that 15 minutes to chase another girl who has no owner at all. Think about it. True friend zoning, yeah, is not even like making you a friend. It's completely taking you outside the circle. If you're not good enough to look at, then you're probably not good enough for me to have you as a friend. I like to have friends I can bear to look at. Like, male friends, they're useful for usually two things. They're useful for advice and they're useful because they're just hilarious. And the thing is, if you're clapped, yeah, you've got to have a good personality to fall back on, otherwise you're not even going to be a friend. Like, you have no purpose. There's nothing that we can use you for. This is probably like so offensive to some people. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, favorite, share, comment. My Twitter, Instagram, my beauty blog, my fashion blog, like all my outfits of the days are below in my beauty blog. I feel like I've made like a poor ugly boy feel really sad, and you're not ugly because someone out there is gonna love you and think you're sexy, okay? Stay tuned, click on my blog for my spoken word. I've got a spoken word video up now. Bye guys, tut tut tut. Sincerely awesome.